This is gonna sell
like hotcakes.
like hotcakes. Like what? Hotcakes?
Hotcakes. Welcome to our casa, and today we're going to be making
Salmon carpaccio.
and shrimp cocktail. It's a real seafood party up in here.
We're back in the 80s.
I felt like seafood and shrimp and, you know, some nice sparkling rosé.
Yes, crudité slash cocktail.
Yeah, it's a nice
aperitivo tonight.
weekend aperitivo dinner
Yes.
styles with seafood.
What are the ingredients?
The ingredients, of course, are our salmon, beautiful salmon, nice high quality, because we are going to be eating it raw. We have the jumbo shrimp, biggest shrimp in the game. And in that cocktail, we're going to be using some fresh herbs and some veggies just to give the shrimp a little bit more of a flavor. And of course, what do you need to pair any good shrimp cocktail with?
Cocktail sauce,
Cocktail sauce, homemade cocktail sauce.
which is very different than the Italian. I don't even remember how is the Italian, but it's like that's mayo in the game.
I can't.
We love our mayo.
Yeah,
Leave us alone.
you love your mayos.
Where do we start?
With you peeling these shrimp.
Okay.
And I'll start the aromatics,
And you said the aromatics.
the aromatic boil.
All right.
Let's get to work. Francesco's over here. He's just going to take off those little shrimp legs and a little bit of that shell on top. We want to leave the bottom tail on because it's perfect for our shrimp cocktail design. Now he's going to use a toothpick technique here to devein the shrimp. We don't want to cut open the shrimp. Just a little toothpick incision so we can pull out that inner vein and we're good to go. We don't want to butterfly them or open them at all because we want to keep them whole for our shrimp cocktail. All right, while he finishes up those shrimp, I'm going to be over here in a large stock pot. I'm going to add all those ingredients I just cut up. I have one onion that I have. Throw that right in. We have a lemon sliced up into wheels. 3 sticks of celery, chopped up. And I'm gonna add a few slices of a jalapeno. I just used a half a jalapeno there. We're gonna add some fresh parsley, just a little handful there. You can add the stems as well. Lots of flavor in those stems. I have 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm also gonna give a good hefty pinch of salt there. Put that in. How are those shrimpies?
Good.
Oh, look at that.
They're beautiful.
They're so beautiful. And we like to keep our shells too of the shrimp because I like to make a nice shrimp broth. A little shrimp stock.
Yep.
It's always good to use. Nice risotto or something. All right, now over here at the stock pot, I'm gonna add some water. I'm gonna cover up all of those ingredients. We're gonna put that flame medium high. We wanna bring it up to a boil and then lower it down to a simmer and just kind of let it hang out and let all of those flavors really get nice and aromatic in that water. Once you get it up to a nice boil, we're gonna lower that heat, get a nice gentle simmer going on, and just ajar the lid on top. Let it go for 15 minutes. Now we're gonna prep that beautiful salmon. We had our fishmonger de-skin our salmon, so we don't have to worry about that. And look at that. We're looking for a nice, thin, super thin strip of our salmon. You want to apply a little bit of pressure on top and ever so gently cut straight down. Make sure your knife is super sharp or it's not going to work, folks. Beautiful. You're looking at that same consistency, that same thinness as you would when you eat smoked salmon. We want to plate the salmon following the pattern of the fat, just so it looks super beautiful. All right, after that's done simmering, we're actually going to turn off the heat now, and we're gonna add our little shrimp straight in there. And you know shrimp, it does not take long to cook at all. So set your clocks for 3 minutes, because these are the jumbo ones. But if you end up getting a little bit smaller, it would be maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's get this in there. Beautiful. And let's just put that lid back on and let it sit. About 2 minutes left. Okay, while they're in, let's prepare a little ice water bath that they're going to be dropped in after they're done cooking. All right, 3 minutes. Let's strain these beauties out of there. Now we take our little shrimpies and put them in the ice bath. Now we're just gonna let them sit and cool down a bit. Now that everything is cooling down, it's time to make the cocktail sauce, which I'm sure you all know how to do. It's pretty simple. I just like to add maybe a little bit of your favorite hot sauce. Mine is Valentina, so that's what we're going to do. We have a ½ cup of ketchup. Yep, that is the best of the best. We have a nice hefty tablespoon of horseradish because I like it spicy. I give a little dash of Worcestershire sauce. Not too much, you don't want to go too crazy. And a little bit of that Valentina. You can use any vinegar-based hot sauce that is your favorite. And we're just gonna top it with just a little squeeze of lemon juice. Let it mix. Now we dress our salmon with just little droplets of fresh lemon juice. You don't want to overdo it. Some olive oil, fresh cracked black pepper, and some nice sea salt. And finish it off with some fresh dill.
What are we drinking?
Sparkling rosé. Sorry, actually it's
Prosecco Rosè.
Prosecco Rosè.
Big news.
This will be on the wine list at SOCIALE.
Yeah.
Just in time for rosé season.
Very, very interesting wine. Prosecco Rosè is not very common to drink. We're so happy to have it in our list
I mean, you're getting
Just
Prosecco
right.
and Rosé
together.
Come on. Oh, that's a beautiful sound. Oh, thank you. Where are we? We're like in Miami in the
Wow,
80s.
this is.
That's why I wore my
And that's
and
why
a
we're
floral
serving in
shirt.
a float.
in a flute.
Yeah.
This is this is a throwback episode
To the 80s.
to the 80s, I guess. Cheers.
All right. I can't wait to eat this. Why not?
Why not? I'm gonna go for a shrimp. That beautiful cocktail sauce.
Also, I'm sorry, but also the presentation is very 80s.
Yeah. Those are good. Beauty.
I am